Hi everyone, welcome to Josie's Creative Corner. We don't have class this week, so I thought what I might do is show you a technique. So what I have done is I've come up with one idea, which is this type of card, which we have done previously, and I have made it into multiple ideas. So that was the first one, and I've made 4 of those and then attached them together. Now I was going to make this into like a card with little stories, but I ended up making it into a photo booklet, and they came out really beautiful. So then I got the same idea, but this time I made 6 of those little cards and attached them together to make a star. And again, I ended up making a booklet out of it. It was supposed to be a card, so in my video, if I speak on it, I will be calling it a card. But it has come out simply gorgeous. Now I had quite a bit of leftovers, because what I did is I got the paper out of the shop with the creative cards and other bits and pieces. So because I had so much leftovers, I decided to make cards with it. So I think I made like 10 or 12 cards. So they came out really beautiful. And I think this is my favorite, even though it's so simple, it is just simply gorgeous. And we're going to have to excuse Frankie today, because he seems to be in a very talkative mood. And again, just 3 pieces of scraps. I cut a tail and that was it. So like I said, there is no kit for these. However, all the products are in store. So if you tell me you would like to make these cards, I do have photos of the individual cards, not instructions, because they are all leftover bits and pieces. I can always send you the photos or print them out for you and send them in the mail. Beautiful. So if you want to make that kit, just yell out and I can tell you what I've used. And actually I've got what I've used here. A 300 GSM card base. Then I used this collection from Uniquely Creative, and I have added to it with our vellums and flowers for fussy cutting. That's all the fussy cutting you will need. I then used doilies, gauze and ribbon, and there is a little embellishments there. Then I used these products. So I just went in the shop and grabbed everything that I have used, and this. Now there are a couple of other items, for example the little embellishments. I used a little if you can see that little resin, and there was a butterfly somewhere in there that I had hanging around the table, and if you look at my table it's a mess, and I added to that. But bling bling, that's the last item actually, because that actually finishes everything up. And then of course my glitter out of my own stash, because glitter I use on everything. So that's it. I'll put a video on the 4 cards, booklets, what we want to call them. I'll put a video on how I made these. I actually talked through it, I believe, with sizing and where to score and everything else. And I'll come back at the end of the video. So I'm going to go through it with what you could use for these cards. The first thing is, I truly recommend the 300 GSM white paper for card bases. And then of course, a good glue. Those 2 you cannot replace. Really good cardstock and really good glue. Then next, you will need, and this is completely up to you, to what you are comfortable with using, rulers, pencil, scissors, then a cutter and a scorer. Now, if you are just starting out and you don't have a cutter and a scorer, your pencil and ruler will do. there is quite a few YouTube videos and a few of my videos where I actually have used pencils and rulers instead of cutters and scorers. But because I want to make this very quickly, I'm going to use my cutter and scorer. So first one we're going to do is cut our paper down to, I'm going to take 3.5 off. And I have my scorer. So glue in the middle. First fold it over, and then I'm going to put 2 clips to hold them. Okay, once it's dry, we're going to remove that, and that's our card. So what we're going to do is we're going to score 1/2 inch. And this time, instead of doing a 1 inch height, we're going to do 3/4 inch height. So it will be 1 1/4, 2, and 2 3/4. We are then going to turn it around and do the same on this side. 1/2 inch, 1 1/4, 2, 2 3/4. Put this away, and we're going to fold them. Now this is going to be a larger card base, and it's going to look like that. So we are going to put glue on that first 1/2 inch. And we're going to glue it that way. And I'm going to put a couple of little holders while it's drying, and I'm doing the other half. Okay, so that one we'll put aside to dry. We bring this one back, remove those clips. Clips are fantastic. They're only a couple of dollars really from the shop. So I've got a whole heap of them in here. And you don't need many. You'll only need, half a dozen. Now, this card is one of the larger ones that I have made. So these two, that's 2 ideas from it. I'm going to make another idea with something like this. So I'm going to need 4 panels because I want this one for as it is. Plus I'm going to use 4 panels exactly like this to make a star card. Okay, so 4 panels. Now, by the time I glued the last one, my first one should be ready to come out. Let's have a quick look. There we go. So what we want to do is have them all glued on top of each other, and we're only going to glue the first panel. And again, make sure they're all facing exactly the same way. This should be all nice and dry. Look at that. One. Oops, I put the glue too far down. Okay, 1, 2, and then 3 and 4. Beautiful. That way. So I'm just going to glue one more side down. This time we'll make sure that the glue stays in the center of our paper and not spill over to the side. Okay. Okay, so that should be ready. And we now have the square. Now when we want to keep it open, I'm going to attach some Velcro on here to hold it open. Now for our next one, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make 6 of these stars, and that will be a really real star. So we're gonna make 6 panels like this. So we want we're gonna remove all the little clips, except for the last 2. I think they still need a few seconds. So what we want to do is have them all glue on top of each other, and we're only gonna glue the first panel. That's right, we're going to have some here, and we're going to put that the same way. It's going to be one of these stars, you'll be able to make it. I think more business, then it will be a beautiful star. Come. I'm going to show you the glue hold together, and that's right. We have a card that opens like this. Oh, look at that. How gorgeous is that? So that's it for today. So what we have done, let's see. We are going to go through them. This design, we had our first one, and when we decorated, they will look completely different, trust me. Then we had our second one, which was the folds on both sides. Then we had our set of 4, which will look like that. Find out where the camera is. And then finally we had our set of 6. And as always, you can add, if you add any more, I will only add 1 more, 2 maximum. Any more than that, it will get too chunky and too big for a
trying to make it seem like we're somebody else. Set the perfect frame of hide behind the makeup, like it's with the cost of losing yourself. Sit there all alone, wishing we were known, trying to find a home in the palm of our hand. Think it's time to wake up from the world we made up. No better time than now to begin. A picture's only worth a couple thousand words, and that's the only thing it'll ever far down, and I feel so high up you can't catch me now. It's funny how the separation makes you feel so sound. Look at you, you're fine. You're living free and high. You've got so much time. Don't let it pass you by. Just take every moment and let it make you alright. Oh, I'm in the water and no one else is near. It's in this place that solace finds me and I lose all fear. How I like to stay all day in this place that's empty. I finally got the room to think clearly. Look at you, you're fine. You're living free and high. You've got so much time. Don't let it pass you by. Just take every moment and let it make you alright. Just take every moment and let it make you alright. Just take every moment and let it make you alright. Just take every moment and let it make you alright. Oh, I'm in the sky and everything is small. It's from this perspective we can understand it all. Look at you, you're fine. You're living free and high. You've got so much time. Don't let it pass you by. Just take every moment and let it make you alright. Just take every moment and let it make you alright. Just take every moment and let it make you alright. Every moment and let it make you alright. The world is a wondrous place when you slow it down. Throw off the rules like our shoes on the golden ground.
So what did you think of this idea? You can obviously alternate it to fit what you would like. So that's it for today. One idea, a few different ways. I've got a few other ideas that we can make, and again, no specialty tools, just your cutter and scorer. So if you like any of these products, they're all in the store. If you would like any information, just give me a call. I'm always happy to answer your calls, and I will see you all next week. Bye for now.